we have a huge fight in Vegas Saturday night. And the man we have on the phone with us right now will be going toe-to-toe with Jeff Horn. He's only 32-0, that's all. He is known as, most people regard him as the second best active boxer in the world. He has 2 separate weight class world championships, and he joins us on the phone right now, Terence Crawford. Terence, thanks for coming on, my man. How you doing?
Thanks for having me. I'm doing all right.
So here we are, 6 days away from the big fight in Vegas at Mandalay Bay against Jeff Horn. How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling anxious. I'm just excited about fighting. It's been so long since I didn't fought, so I'm ready to get out there and display my talent once again come June 9th.
How has your training been thus far? How would you rate it on a scale 1 to 10, 10 being the best? How's your training gone so far?
Oh, it's always 10. It's always 10. Training camp is always great and good, and we had a great training camp for this fight, and we're feeling good about it, and we're ready to go out there and show the world.
So when Jeff Horn makes some comments, as he has made plenty of comments over the last few weeks, that he feels that you're not giving him enough credit as a boxer, what is your response to that?
I don't have to get into how he feel or how he don't feel. Come Saturday, everything will be laid out on the table.
Terence, this is Brian Salmon, another boxing enthusiast out here. I've seen you at a few of the fights inside the media rooms and whatnot, and I've always been a fan of your boxing. Now, how hard has it been for you to actually sit out? You said it's been a long time since you fought. You had the injury. You ended up not being on the card with Triple G and Canelo and all that good stuff. Bad stuff, actually. But, how hard has it been kind of sitting on the sidelines waiting to fight? Because it's been a while since people have seen you fight.
No, it's okay. I was supposed to fight earlier in the year, but got a little setback with an injury. But, everything happens for a reason, and, we're here now, and we're ready to go out there and get this title.
If you're just joining us, we're speaking with Terence Crawford. Big fight Saturday night at Mandalay Bay against Jeff Horn. Exactly what the sport of boxing needs, and the best part is it's right here in Las Vegas. Terence, I want to get back to this fight in a couple minutes, but if it's okay, I want to get outside of this fight for a minute. We talked a little bit about Triple G and Canelo, and I know that's not your focus right now, but when you hear a boxer at that level like Canelo say that it was tainted meat and that's why he tested positive, obviously this is bad for the sport of boxing. What are your thoughts on that whole situation? Do you have an opinion on that? What are your thoughts?
Man, that's kind of a hard pill to swallow, but who knows? Over there in Mexico, what they do to the meat and everything that goes on over there. But I don't know. I can't speak on something I don't know.
You don't want to kill Canelo on radio right now, huh?
It's just that I can't speak on nothing that I don't know nothing about.
I got you.
That's true.
That's true.
How about no false information?
No, I hear you. How about this? I mean, there's not as many stars in boxing right now because of obviously Floyd Mayweather retired, and then you haven't gotten a chance to fight Manny Pacquiao and put yourself on that level to fans who may not know you because he's more of an international star at this moment. But you moving up from 140 to 147, how different has it been for getting in with guys that are bigger than you? Because obviously there's always a change with guys going from smaller weight classes on up.
Well, it's really no different. I've been fighting and sparring bigger people all my life. I rarely get to spar a fighter or a person, my actual size. So while I'm training, I'm always training with, 154 pounders, people that's like 180. My teammate, Steven Nelson, he's light heavyweight. He fight at 175, 172, So I'm always on the cusp of sparring bigger guys. So
right.
That's nothing new to me.
So, Terence, speaking of size, I heard a rumor that your hands are twice the size of Donald Trump's hands. Is there any truth to that at all, Terence?
don't know. I never seen Donald Trump's hand, so I can't speak on it.
Again, if you're just joining us, Terence Crawford, unbelievable fighter, 32-0, one of the best on the planet. Big fight at Mandalay Bay Saturday night. Okay, so let's just talk strategy for a second. I don't expect you to give me everything you're going to do in the ring.
He's not going to tell you everything he's going to do?
No, I don't expect him to do that. I don't think that would be smart of Terence. Terence is a smart guy. I don't think he's going to do that.
Yeah.
But what do you expect from Horn? Can you tell us that? What do you expect from him in the ring, his style, and what should the fans expect Saturday night?
I just expect him to come out and be rugged and try to bully me and, use his size advantage to disrupt my rhythm and, try to be he call it aggressive, smart aggressive, but I call it dirty tactics with his head and elbows, and he does whatever he got to do to win, So I feel it's going to be action from round 1 to round 12 if it lasts that long.
Did you think he defeated Manny Pacquiao?
It was a close fight. He did some good work in the early rounds and in the later rounds when Manny Pacquiao in the middle rounds he was doing his most damage in the 9th round in the middle rounds, but I could have gave it to both of them. It was a close fight.
That's fair.
Like
that's fair.
Yeah, I like that confidence. That's the confidence you're supposed to have. So are you saying that Horn is from the Timothy Bradley, Bernard Hopkins using your head school of boxing?
Well, I don't know. He do it. It's different. It's kind of different. But like I said, he does what he have to do to win, and I'm not going to take any credit away from him going in there trying to do what he got to do to win, because that's what we all in it for, is the win.
Kind of off the beaten path really quickly. I know that you like to play basketball, man, obviously with the hands. Who you got in the finals? That's what I want to know.
I got Golden State.
All day, every day?
Huh?
All day, every day, huh?
All day, every day.
Okay.
Terence, JD here. Who should we watch you fight next after Jeff Horn? Who's on the radar?
Well, my main focus is Jeff Horn right now, and I really ain't got no radar right now. I got to get through this fight first, and then we can talk about who on the radar and who's next after that. But right now, my main focus is Jeff Horn, and I'm not thinking about anybody else.
Great attitude.
You've definitely fought in Vegas plenty of times before. Correct me if I'm wrong. You seem to be very comfortable fighting here in Las Vegas. Talk to just about the atmosphere you expect over there.
I'm comfortable anywhere. When in doubt, we all got to get in the square ring. So, as long as we got a ring, judges, and the rest, I'm comfortable.
Now, obviously, you're a boxing fan. You watch boxing. I've heard you make a lot of comments on different fighters. If like internet folks, get a camera around you and ask you what you think about such and such and such and such. Lomachenko is a good fighter. I thought it was very impressive when him moving up in weight. Which fighters do you actually like to watch? Oh, man, he's got a nice little skill, even if it's somebody who you wouldn't fight. What's that?
I like to watch everybody. It don't matter. I'm just a fan of boxing, and I like to watch them all.
Do you have, anyone that, you know what, I'm really, that you like more than others?
Nah, I'm just a fan of the sport.
I got you.
Really? Do you watch UFC as well?
Yeah, I watch a little bit. Actually, my boy, Masad Bekti, he's fighting the same day as me in the UFC. So.
Oh, I was unaware of that. Where are those fights?
I forgot where it's at. I think it's somewhere in the United States.
Interesting. I was unaware of that. That's very interesting. Well, come Saturday night, Terence, I expect everyone to come out for that one. This is a huge fight. I think that the sport of boxing needs it. I guess last question for you, and then we'll let you go. And we really do appreciate your time. What should fans expect? They're thinking of buying a ticket Saturday night for the event. I know there's not many tickets left, but what should fans expect Saturday night?
Oh, fireworks! It's gonna be a great night of boxing for the Team USA. And
That's right.
Crawford, so
that's right.
Put on a great show.
I expect a lot of Americans at Mandalay Bay on Saturday night. Hey, Terence, I really do appreciate your time, my man. Thanks so much, and we really do wish you the best of luck on Saturday night and look forward to the fight.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much, Terence.
Thanks, Terence. All right, there you go. Terence Crawford, fun interview with him. Again, at Mandalay Bay on Saturday night against Mr. Jeff Horn.